Namaste and welcome to the show The Young Achievers. I'm your host Pinak. Today we're joined by a renowned fashion and pageant choreographer, Ashwini, whose works has helped shape Nepal's modeling and pageant industry. Let's dive into his inspirational journey. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for the invitation.
Starting with the first questions, can you introduce yourself and tell us about yourself?
So I'm Ashwini, beauty pageant coach and fashion choreographer, as well as pageantry coach. So I started my journey around 2 decades ago, and it's been a journey of many humble stumbles and the smooth highways and everything. So it's like I have been enjoying the journeys till date. And
what first inspired you in the fashion industry?
while I chose this sector or this industry, it was like a very small thing in those days, because there was limited shows, limited models, limited trainers. So first inspiration was like, I need to give something new or something from my side to this industry, to this sector. And so it was like a small plant, okay. And I think our journey of 2 decades, and many my seniors or my juniors, they have been contributing from their side as well to make the small plant as a big tree. And today we see there are hundreds of so happening in the country.
Looking back, what was your early experience in shaping the choreographing the whole fashion industry?
Actually, I joined a modeling industry first. So it was like I wanted to be a model earlier. So journey started from modeling, and I was a model, a ramp model, and somewhere as a print model in few projects, as well as in some project I was there as a visual model as well. So the thing started from modeling, and later on I came to know about that there are many things that our newcomers, the new models lacks, and that was the training first. So since I have been trained by Kaushik Ghosh, my guru, my mentor from India, so there was huge difference in Nepalese model and Indian model. So I tried to deliver my thing to a Nepalese model as well. So I decided to get into choreography, and the journey started from, I think my choreography journey started from in BS. It was 2067. So 7.
Wow.
And the pageantry started in the journey of my modeling started in 2006. So it's like 20 years. And around 20 years. And my choreography journey started in 2065 BS. So in 2008, we are in 2028. 83.
Oh yes,
in Nepali years. So it's been the journey of around 16 to 17 years. The thing that inspired me into modeling is, or into the fashion sector, is I wanted to give new thing. I wanted to train the model of Nepalese, fashion or glamour sector, and make them to come up to the international level. So the thing was like, let's give something new, and let's get all our Nepalese model the training of what the international model gets.
You've done over 300 beauty pageants and fashion show. And what has been your passion since then?
To train or to give something new to the fashion sector or the pageantry sector. So every time, somewhere it matters the most, while if you don't get the budget that that you have been asking for. So the budget is the one part, because there is a huge set, there's light, and there's everything. You need to have a specified person for the music, you need to have a specified person for the sounds and the lights, okay, with the huge stage. So in order to give something new, there is huge investment from the organizer side as well, but I try my best to give whatever I can give in the limited budget. Okay, so the my passion was to give something new in a limited thing, in limited budget, and internationalize Nepalese youth or Nepalese talent, and give them the international platform where if our Nepalese contestants or students or the delegate, when they go for the international stage, when they appear in international stage, they give their best and try to win the title.
I think we already know that fashion industry is not seen something that it's glamorized in its own behalf, but it's seen as a glamour life, which it's said to have not been stable world.
As we know, everyday fashion changes. Everyday person likes and dislikes changes. The thing that we liked yesterday may not be the same, or we may not like tomorrow or in upcoming days. So the like and dislikes depends in our individual choice. So the same way, the models or the people, they may be very popular for a few years, and in upcoming years they may fade away. They may not even exist in the industry. So it's really challenging. But yes, when you really work hard, when you try to compete yourself every day, when you challenge yourself every day, you try to give a new outcome, and maybe that will take you to the long or that will make you the horse of long race.
Since you know that something in the fashion industry can't stay for a long time, and as you said, you'd been here for around 2 decades, so what made you stick around?
Definitely, I told you, hard work and challenging yourself. If I challenge myself that I need to give something better than what I gave today. But yes, definitely it's a teamwork. I need to have a good organizers. I need to have a good budget, and I need to have a well coordinated team. Where, as I mentioned earlier, it's about the lights and sound, it's about the stage, it's about the venue, what I get, and what's the result or what's the outcome is. Okay, so surviving in this industry for 20 years, it's all about teamwork, hard work, and the dedication towards my profession and job.
And as you said, you're the founding member of Beauty Pageant Association of Nepal. So in that, as you said, budgeting and everything is very important for the show. And what's your role on this?
Being a founding member of Beauty Pageant Association of Nepal, actually, it's organized as association, and whereas I am just a member in that organization. But yes, my role is to advise them, to advise all the beauty pageant organizers how I can or how they can give the best outcome from all these raw models or raw contestants who appears on the stage or who dreams to become the model, supermodel, or the international star or the beauty pageant queen in all of the world. So my role is to guide the organizers, being despite of being just a member in the executive committee. But yes, I try to share my experience, since many organizers may have limited knowledge of the thing, because they are not
itself.
Model itself, or because they may not be involved in other association. But since I'm a freelancer, I work with many organizations, so I try to share my ideas or different learnings from whatever I get during my previous. So I share that experience with the team, and definitely we work together to make the pageantry industry or the fashion industry.
And you also you're currently serving as a Fashion Designer Council of Nepal. What role does
it's like an advisor? As I told you, I'm also in the Beauty Pageant Association of Nepal. So there are many organizers, there are models, there are choreographers and all. So I'm the advisor at Fashion FDCN, it is Fashion Designer Association of Nepal. So my role is to guide, to advise the designers that how they are going to make their designs
personal for them.
But it's not a personal, it's like an institutional, but we work as an individual to that organization, and my role is to guide them, to guide the organization that these are the way, these are the trends, these are the things where we can make our media presence in the better way, how we can groom the designers. And since it's council, or there are many peoples associated with that organization, so it's like how I can make them a presentable, because designers just know the part of designing and making others beautiful, look good on the stage. But I guide them how they tackle with the clients, how they tackle with the models, how they can give their best on the stage, and how can they themselves be presentable.
Okay, that's something that I didn't know about. So designer gets mentored by.
Yeah. Mentored by me on this stage, how they are going to perform, how they are going to come with the models. So it's like training them as a choreographer, but while institutionally I guide them what would be their plan for the next year, and how they have performed this year, or what it's like a fashion mela. When we have some fashion mela, then what the role of institution of the council is going to be, so that many people, general people get associated with those designers or these designs. And if a designer has really worked hard in their creation, so the outcome, or the institutional support, or the individual support, or the media support, which they can get, or the institution can get, is through me to them.
Okay, so you kind of coordinate between.
So it's like advising them to do better. And every year, in the previous year, or this year, or next year, it like advising them and helping them with my experience and ideas.
Since you began your career in 2006, you said, how has Nepal's fashion and pageant industry evolved since you began?
So while I recall the years of 2000, okay, so there were very limited shows and events happened for, held for the males. There were a few pageants for the female, and there were a few modeling shows for the females. But male, there were very limited scope, and it was Mr. Nepal. Mr. Nepal was held for few years by Apple Entertainment, but there were no any mainstream organization or something. The organizer were not well established to organize male pageant because of many other aspects as well, because it was very tough to organize a pageant for male. But I think there were only dozens of so being held for male and female in the early 2000. So I joined a pageantry from a model, being a model, and then it was like, I have a huge scope. What I saw the dream was like, it is a huge scope. There is no any competition or competitor. Yes, there were few seniors whom I respect this day as well, because they have guided me and for what I have become today. And but there were very limited people, many limited mentors who can guide the models. Or so I tried to join the modeling industry, and I had a dream to help other people as well who wants to become a model or who want to come into the modeling sector. So the journey started like that, and as I mentioned, there was only few dozens, or there were a dozen of so happening in the year, and today we see hundreds of so. Or before Corona, before the COVID-19, I saw there were thousands of so happening in Nepal. Okay, more than 1,000 in all over Nepal. So it had a really huge market from starting from the dozens so to the thousands so. And these days there are, I think the so are limited to more than, not more than 500 or 600 so per year.
It makes me wonder why, at your time, at your youth age, why wasn't there a show for male?
Because to organize a successful pageant or show for male, there must be good investment from the sponsors.
And what about the female ones?
most
Wow,
of the
how
product,
many?
most of the brand, they want to see their role model, their ambassador as the female. So the investment from the male, for the male contestants was very less, and even till date, there are very less, there are very few number of pageant organized for the males, and there is a huge role of sponsorship in the
For
event as well.
women.
So if we get sponsors,
For any pageant
for
shows?
any pageant show or any fashion show, they ask, the first thing is how many female contestants are there or how many male contestants are there, and they decide according to the number, according to the age group. So that is the main factor. And in early 2000, even what I came to know, or what I have an idea, is there were limited male product, or company were not interested in advertising the product that is used by a male. And
Why so?
it's
Because
like the glamour industry.
both of them, both of
The
them are
glamour
glamorous.
industry, they try to have something, they see the glamour just in female.
A woman,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. So the thing is,
But it's sad.
yeah, that's really sad, because opportunity should be provided to both.
Both,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
But
let's
do you
see.
think it's equal now?
No, it's not equal now. But yes, as I mentioned earlier, there were only 2 to 3 shows happened, held for male. But while I come to the year 2026, there are more than 100 shows happening for the male as well. So the number has increased. And in upcoming days, I think because there would be many products, or there would be many things that
Glamorize things.
the
that
glamorized
would
thing, or
work
the many company would be interested in investing in the male project as well, because they may have the ambassador from the male. Okay, and when they invest good amount for the male or female, then definitely the pageantry industry or the glamour industry would grow up.
And as you said, you've been choreographing, half of your life, I guess. So what goes on into choreographing a successful pageant show or a fashion show? Tell us your experience.
See, as I mentioned earlier, it's like a teamwork. So in order to make any event or a pageant or any show successful, all the team members associated with that project must be very active, and they need to be very supportive. And I'm lucky enough to find those very helping peoples around me, or helping organizers around me. And so the support of them, along with my hard work, we make the show great. And it's been working till date, and definitely in upcoming days or in upcoming years, we will come up with a big event, a greater event with greater projects.
You've been working with major events and consulting all those models. What quality do you think everyone must have?
Everyone should have the quality is, they need to have a hunger to learn. Okay, so when you are passionate about learning, definitely maybe it may take few months, few years, or few weeks to get into the modeling sector. The first thing is hunger to learn and the passion to learn, and then I think is about a few requirements. But these days there is no requirement. Well, I joined modeling industry.
Requirement as in?
The thing is, a few requirements, like earlier when I joined modeling, so there was a requirement like height criteria, age criteria, and some sorts of requirement, skin tones and everything. So it is the story of 2 decades ago. Now the time has changed. There is no requirement, since the product for all age group, for all person, are available in the market. So today, if you see advertisement, you may find some advertisement like the child is in mother's home, and they get updated with the internet, and when they when they are delivered, they directly go to the laptop or the tab and they use Google. So the kids started modeling since the mother's home. while he or she is in the model home. And there you may have, watched advertisement. There is an old guy who is laying on the bed, and maybe he is counting his days or hours for death. And his sons or a relative come with some sort of thing, is like some movies later, and they just ask him to sign the paper. Okay, and after the sign, okay, after the old man just signed the paper, he is no more, and so he dies, and you see some water, a drop of water falls into it. Okay, so the contract or the sign or the will, statement of will or something, it's completely vanished or ruined. So what I wanted to say, the product is from the little kids or from the child to the old guy. Okay, and I would not like to mention the product. So the thing is, definitely there are many products from the youth, for the youth as well. So everybody can be a model. Let it be the RAM model, let it be the stage model, let it be the model of music video, model of televisions, anywhere. So there's no any specific criteria. While I earlier I mentioned there must be there must be some specific criteria. But now what I see is there is no need of any specific criteria. Anybody can be a model.
Going back into your modeling career, you said mentorship is a huge part of your life now. Going back the time, why do you think that mentorship for young models was important?
If I want to keep my best, I must be trained. Okay, and because the stage or the thing, the people around is completely new for me. And if I am trained, maybe all because of the guidance of my guru or my mentor, those things or the experience shared by those senior personalities, that will work for me to give my best in the in my first show, or later in my second or 100th show. So if I share my experience with my mentor, or if I share my experience with my junior, all these things are completely beneficial for me as well as my mentor or my students. Because while we share our experience, it's like, because every day you face different challenges and you try to overcome with that challenges, and while you keep on sharing these things with the previous generation and the upcoming generation, it's like while you act as a breeze to them, it's very important, and it's make everyone updated with the trend, with the things. So if I get any mentor, even till today, I am just grateful towards him or her, because their guidance has really made me what I am today. And if I train someone as a mentor, my guidance has given him or her the experience that my mentor gave to me. So any younger kid, if they are trained with me, or if any younger guy, if they are trained with me, means they get the experience of minimum 40 years, because even I am trained, or even I am guided by my mentor. Youth guy or the fresher, they get the experience of around 2 generations.
Going on to our last questions, what advice would you give to young people who are just beginning to start their career?
As I told you, this is sector of, or industry of uncertainty. You may not exist tomorrow. If you started your career today, and after a few years you may not exist, because I have noticed in my earlier days, there were many friends of mine who were good models, were a good choreographer, and today their name does not exist in the modeling or pageantry sector. Why? Because maybe they did not have that passions, or maybe they did not really work hard, or maybe because of all the hurdles and burdens that came into my life or their life, maybe they did not stand strong to face those things. So what I would like to say, the youngsters, be ready for that, be prepared for that, have patience, and be prepared for every up and down that comes in the life, that comes in the path, and get trained by the good gurus or a very experienced person. Because as I told you, since I share my experience of 20 years, and I'm mentored or trained by my gurus, so while I keep on sharing my experience with my gurus, I get the experience that they share with me as well. So whoever be the trainers, whoever be the mentor of the youngers, please get trained by the experienced one, by the professional one, okay, so that they can guide the youngsters to become a supermodel or the very successful person in upcoming days.
Thank you so much, Ashwini. I feel like this is a very important thing a model should know before entering the model industry. Any last words that you would like to tell the viewers?
Thank you, Prisma Television, for inviting me in the show. And yes, definitely what my wishes are, that maybe in upcoming days we will have a great supermodel from Nepal. We will have a beauty queen, international Miss World or Miss International, Miss Universe from Nepal, Mrs. World, Mrs. International, and all those beauty queen from Nepal as well. Whereas government of Nepal, they need to invest in tourism sector or in peasantry sector, or we need to give a platform, or we need to be the host country of such international pageant, because this is a platform, these are the thing where the world notices that okay, Miss World or whatever pageant is happening in Nepal. So everyone around the world, whoever is interested in pageantry, they keep on their eyes what's happening in Nepal. So I think a government should invest in pageantry sector as well, and become the host country, and let's promote tourism of Nepal and talents of Nepal as well.
Thank you so much, Ashwini. I feel like our culture is very rich, so this is an important thing.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and keep watching The Young Achievers.